right? I'm headed to the gym. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be going to the gym. It's wonderful to be going to the gym. I feel like going to the gym. I don't feel like going to the gym, but I'll be happy that I did go. So that's where I'm headed. I'll catch up with y'all after. Did it. All right. That was a good workout. I mean, really. That was how good the workout was. My hair's falling out my hat. Oh, it was good. I really, make myself go hard every time I dread it. So, yesterday, after I got through filming and everything, I started going around and playing with the different pieces of decor that I was gifted. And hold on just a minute, let me get my spoon. This is another thing Sue Ann gave me. She gave this to me a while ago, and I use it every morning. It's the spoon that says coffee and Jesus, and I love it. I use it, like I said, every morning. But anyway, I was going around playing and putting out some of the pieces. I have my beautiful, well, you can't see it. There's that pretty towel. I put the pretty towels on the dishwasher, praying they don't get used. And 9 times out of 10, they don't. They kind of know. If I put them on the stove, it's going to get used. And I put my the allspice spice can above my cabinets, as well as the cottage cheese thing. I'm not happy where I have the cottage cheese thing container, so I got to find another spot. But the little pocket basket I put over there in that green enamel pan, I put some vintage cutlery in it, and it is perfect over there. I love it. So I'll show y'all that up close. And then some of the other things I received from my sweet friend, I hope I'm not saying your name wrong, Yuden. I hope I'm not. And if I am, please forgive me and correct me. Correct me, please. I went around and placed some things. I was telling James about all my gifts that y'all gave me, and the different pieces. Especially, he's a military. He's very sensitive to the military because his daddy was military. His boys, 2 out of 3 of his boys were military. Our daughter-in-law is military. So we are a sucker for military. So when I showed him the bedroll pen, laundry pen, that really got him. And then the little Bible. But where I wanted to put the little baby shoes, I told you I got the idea from Susan over at the old so-and-so. I have in my laundry room a big tall blue mason jar, like one of the tall ones, about like this. And I wanted to put them in that, but the opening at the top is too small. I mean, I could shove probably 2 of the 3 pair in there, but I don't want to mess them up, so I need a wider mouth jar. So that's on my list of things to find. And I also need a wide mouth jar for the molds that I'm going to put in the booth. I want to get like I would love a vintage jar, but if I can just get like a vintage inspired jar to put a bunch of those molds in, I think that would be cool. So I've got a couple things I'm on the lookout. I got my Delightfully Southern book over here. I just spotted it. I just seen it when I looked over here, and I love it. I was telling James about that too. I found a place to put the beautiful plate in my bedroom, as well as the little frame. I'll go around and show y'all everything that I have styled so far. But first, I gotta get this coffee in me. It smells so good. So good. So let me go drink this, and then I'll get up and kind of show you around where I've put some things. And I thought I screenshotted the question, but I don't think I did. But Cheryl suggested that I show how I hang my plates on the wall. And I'm going to share that with y'all because I don't like the little stick-on adhesive things that you can buy to put on the backs of plates. I'm leery of them, and I've not had great success with them, but I like the plate hangers, but then I like to go a step further to ensure that they're not going to fall off the wall. So I'll share that with y'all in just a moment as well. So let me get this coffee in me, and then we'll walk around and I'll show you a few things, and then I'm going to get dressed for the day. So y'all have asked me if Buster got his, well, I would spell it, but he knows how to spell, you know, that thing with the water. He did. And he did not like, well, he's very good, okay? He's always very good. It's very easy to do, to give him, you know, to. But it's afterwards that he lets us know what he thinks about it. He will come in here, he will run around, and he will throw everything out of his bed. Just throw it out of his bed. Even his heating pad, he just gets it all out of his bed. It's like he is pitching a fit. He is mad. But he did get it. And he's so soft. He's soft and clean. He's such a good boy. Bub, you want to go thrift store today? We're going to go thrifting today? You think about it. You think about it. Oh, you're so tired. Are you so tired? Oh my goodness. Y'all, that thing is a mess. I've been trying to include him more in the videos because I've had several of y'all want me to show him more, ask to see him more, ask to see him in every video. And y'all, some of y'all have even suggested he needs his own channel. He hates the camera though. He hates it. But he's so stinking cute. Anyway, alright, I'm just gonna get up and put my face on. And then I'm gonna go around and show you. I know I said I was gonna show y'all and then get dressed. But then I'm gonna go get dressed. And then I'll go around and show y'all what I've done with the pieces that I was given. And then I think we may run to the thrift store. Just to see. I'm feeling my muscles. Oh. Ooh. Really, Donna? Oh, yes. See me flex. Let me go get ready. Here is that little basket with the cutlery in it. And I love it because the white and the silverware really brightens up that pan and shows it off so much better. And that's what it looks like. I love that. I love that little basket. It is adorable. So there's my little allspice piece on top of the cabinet. Now, I'm not happy with the cottage cheese container here. Y'all have to let me know if you know of a better place for me to put it. But look at these adorable cups in my hutch. Perfect. I love them. They're so stinking cute. And then this had to go on the mantle, military, red, white, and blue, patriotic. It had to go there. And then I put her little Bible under the one I won in an auction. And I love the black up next to the red and white. That's why it's on the bottom. That's the only reason. But I love the red, white, and the blue and the Bible. Perfect combination in my opinion. Now in the laundry room, I did put a pair of the little shoes here for now. But I am looking for a jar to put all of them in to display them, and I'll find it eventually. That's what you do when you're thrifting. And then these little dolls I put on tops of bottles, and I just like that little pop of color, and they're antique, and I just think they're adorable. Now in the bedroom, I put my plate on this wall, and I love it. The Lord is my shepherd, and it just is a great reminder every night when I go to bed. I look at that, and I just remember who's watching over me. And then I put that collar here. I'm just using it as a dolly, and I can look at it and think about it, and it'll just bring back sweet memories. And I just want to thank you ladies for my gifts. I love them all. All right, y'all. Are y'all ready for a thrift haul? I decided to get Buster out for a little bit because I haven't kept him at home for a couple days. I've not been able to spend time with him. So I was like, let's go to the thrift store. And I got some great things and a funny story about some of my purchases, and I'll tell you that whenever I get to them. But first things first, I went to the American Thrift Store in Ocean Springs, and I'm going to share with you what I picked up. So I picked up this milk bottle. I love it. It's very thick. These are so versatile. You can use them for flowers, little flags. So I'm probably gonna stick this. I might stick it up. Oh, Lord, where? Where, Donna? Where? I do not know. I do not know where I'm gonna put this. Who am I kidding? I don't know. I picked up this frame. It's plastic, but it looks like the wood, and it's got a cute picture in it, but it's already got a spot on it. But I got this to see if I could frame that pretty cross stitch that I received with the one with the mailbox. I think this would be so cute to put the little cross stitch in with the mailbox. So that's why I got this. It was $1.99. I found this beautiful teapot. Is this a teapot or a coffee pot? This one's a little confusing. It's squatty, but it's tall. So is it a coffee pot or a teapot? Well, I found it. We'll call it a coffee pot. And I don't have one like this. So I'm gonna babysit this one until I need to make a lamp, and then I will use this to make a lamp. I'm probably gonna add it to my top shelf up there in my bookcase. And then I will use it for a lamp, because right now I have several of these, so I'm good for now on these for making lamps. I have two bagged items. First bagged item, second bagged item. So we'll open this one first, and I got it for one thing. I got it for this cute little bird, and it is, I don't know, I can't say all that, but this is the bottom of it. But this I'm gonna put in my bathroom. Put it there. Hold on, let me shut the door. Buster just came in. All right, the next thing that was in that bag, I'll probably put this in the booth. This cute little elephant, isn't that cute? That is so cute. There's no mark on it, but it's very, very cute. Flamingo. Here is, it says K through 5, Miss Wilkman. A little bear in a bikini doing ballet. That's funny. Okay. And then the next bag, it's full of things, but I'll show you why I got it. These Allen and Roth finials were in there. Finials. That's not why I got it. And then there's 2 packs of these removable hooks. They hold up to 3 pounds. They've never been opened. They look like they have the wood grain. And then here's some self-adhesive hooks. Holds up to 3 pounds. Never been opened. hinges, never been opened. Ah, got James a clamp. But this is why I got it. I got it for this picture hanging kit. This is everything that's in it, the hooks, the wire, nails. These are so handy to have, and it looks like everything's in there. These are so handy. So that is why I got this. I was excited to find this because Lord knows we use them. Oh, and speaking of, these, let's see, where's it at? These are the kinds of hooks I use to hang my plates on the wall. Let me get one down and I'll show you what I'm talking about, because I told y'all earlier that Cheryl asked to show how I hang my plates on the wall. So let me do that real quick. I'll show you how I do it. We're gonna go right over here to this section of the wall. So over here I have these plates. And what I like to do is, I love the plate hangers. I don't like the ones that are adhesive. I prefer these because I just feel they're more secure. They are here, the top and the bottom, and they're just more secure. And then let me take the camera down. And then I use these hooks to hook onto the plate. And that's how I hang it, because that way it's another added step to kind of help secure it and hold it. I don't have to worry about it slipping off of a nail because it's got that little hook that's gonna hold it up in there. And I just hook it on there. And it's just very secure, and I don't have to worry about it slipping off the nail head. So that's how I hang my plates, and all of my plates have those plate hangers. You can get them at Hobby Lobby, you can order them off of Amazon, and I find them a lot of times in the thrift store in the bag section. So this whole bag was $3.99 with all of that stuff in it that was brand new. So this alone was worth that to me. So that is all I got from the American Thrift Store. So let me show you what I got at the Goodwill. Now, when I left the American Thrift Store, I passed the Goodwill coming home. And I was like, I'm not going in there because they never have anything. So I came on home. I literally pull in my driveway and I get a text from Angie with a picture of a pair of lamps. She said, these are at the Goodwill. And I was like, well, I may have to ride back up there to see if they're still there. She said, are you fixing to come now because I'm still here? And I'm like, yes. So I literally got back in my car and went back to the Goodwill to pick up these pair of lamps. Now, they've got to have some work, but I love them. And I think that I can make them look amazing. And of course, I hope they sell. It's gonna take somebody that really loves this kind of stuff, but I'll share with you what they look like. I got these two lamps. Now they are rough, but they are solid. Now the bottom, I think, is ceramic. The eagles are metal, and I can just see it in my head. I can just see what they're gonna look like. They're gonna be an amazing thrift flip. Oops, sorry about that. But what my plans are, and I've got to rewire them, like change out the cord and stuff, because it's the old cords. I don't know how old these are. They're very old. But they've got to have a lot of work. And I told Angie, I said, well, if you don't want to buy them, I'll buy them. And I'll do, I'll fix them up. But here's my plan. This is my vision. See if you can see my vision. I want to paint this part black. I want to go over the eagles with the gold rub and buff, or I might would tape off this and spray paint it that bronzy color, and then, change all this out and make it a lamp and get a pretty shade for it. What do you think? I think they are amazing, and I think they're going to be an awesome flip. And even if I didn't make them a lamp, these would be beautiful, like statues, like I could put on my fireplace during the summertime, because y'all know I do the patriotic. But I cannot resist these. And the challenge. I love a good challenge. And I can see it in my head what they're going to look like. I just see it and I know they're going to be beautiful. So I did pick these up to flip. I just love them. Let me see what James wants. He just wants to harass me. All right, the next thing I found, she and I were standing there talking and I spotted this and we didn't think much about it, and then I Google lensed it and I realized what it was. But this is a antique feather edge ironstone platter. And I love it. It's got a little bit of crazing on it. It's heavy, heavy, heavy. But I want to put it in one of my bookcases, or I want to put it in the back of my hutch. It may be too tall. I don't know, but it's beautiful. I might even hang it on the wall. It's beautiful. I paid $9 for it. And I thought it was worth it because I've seen them online. They were going, when you Google lens it, they were going anywhere from 80 something dollars to $260. Now, there's no way I could sell it for that much, nor would I, consider how much I paid for it. But I don't want to resell it. I want to keep this. So I got that. And then the last item I got, I could not, first of all, I thought it was beautiful. I didn't know what it was, and then I realized it was a shower curtain. And I was thinking, oh God, it's beautiful, but what are they going to ask for? Because at the Goodwill, you just never know. But let me show you the shower curtain, and then I'll tell you what I paid for it. And then I'll tell you my plans for it. Look at this beautiful shower curtain. This is the top of it. And then you have this. And then it goes into this. And it's a beautiful cream and gold. It's like velvety. It is gorgeous. Let me open it up for you. Stunning. Let me see what brand it is. It is Austin Horn Classics. I don't know anything about the brand, but how much do you think they were wanting for this? And we're talking about Goodwill. I paid $1.99 for this curtain. And she and I were talking, Angie and I were talking, and we're like, even if I didn't use it as a shower curtain, I mean, I could use it to cover cushions or whatever, but I'm going to put it up and I'm going to pull it out and use it in our bathroom at Christmas, because at Christmas, I pull out my beautiful velvet tapestry bedding. That's the golds and the coppers and the greens and all that. And I think this will be stunning in our bathroom at Christmas to like kind of go with the bedding and stuff I'll be using. So that's what I'm going to do with it. It is just, it's stunning and it's heavy. It is quality. So I was excited to find this. I think it's just going to be absolutely beautiful. And I'm as excited about them lamps as I am the shower curtain, because I just know they're going to be so beautiful. So I was thinking about it as I was driving home. I think what I can do, let me clear some of this off and I'll tilt the camera down and show you. I think I have an idea how I was worried about getting up in there. Oh, you can't even see it. Getting up in there. But I think I can pull this cord out by undoing this part. So let me clear off this table and make some room and see what I can do. So I'll be right back. Okay, I think, yeah. Because all this is gonna get replaced. Y'all, I just could not wait to get started on this makeover. Now, I only had enough product on hand to just do one, which is fine, because you will get to see a true before and after side by side. I'm just taking out the old plug and all the lamp parts. We'll be replacing that with new, and then I scrubbed it up. This thing was filthy. I scrubbed it up, got it all clean, and then I took it outside, and I'm going to be using a flat black spray paint to start with, and you'll know why I'm saying to start with. And I just painted it all and let it dry. Y'all, just paint alone looks so much better. It still amazes me what paint will do. Just look at that. That looks 100% better just like that if we didn't do anything else. But y'all know we're not stopping there. So I took it back inside after it dried. I did let it dry. Brought it back inside, and I'm using some antique gold rub and buff. And I'm just covering the eagle in the rub and buff. And I'm trying to, do a pretty good coverage on it. But on the wings, on the inside of the wings, some of the black will show through a little bit, which I didn't mind. I think it gives it some dimension, and that's kind of why I did the black first over the whole lamp, because I knew that would probably happen. But I love the way this turned out. It's just such an easy flip, but very dramatic in my opinion. Such an amazing before and after. Wait till you see it. Now you will see that after I did this, I did cover up the eagle, and then I took it back outside and I sprayed the black part with a shiny black paint. And I just think it looked so much better. You'll have to let me know if you preferred the matte or the shiny, but I think the shiny just made it look a bit richer. But look at this. What do you think? Let me know what you think. I just cannot believe it. I think it is beautiful.